At a high-stakes hearing Thursday, the Trump administration will argue it didn't violate a federal judge's order regarding deportation flights. President Trump is reportedly preparing to sign an executive order to dismantle the Department of Education. In business news, Quicksilver, Billabong, and Volcom will permanently close all of its stores. A potential tragedy averted when a Southwest Airlines plane and a private jet experienced a close call at Chicago Midway International Airport on Tuesday morning. President Trump is reportedly preparing to sign an executive order to dismantle the Department of Education. Sources say he could decide this week to take the first steps to eliminate the department. White House officials have drawn up an executive order directing Education Secretary Linda McMahon to start the process of breaking up the department. The president has long indicated he wants to close the department, but experts, including McMahon, say that would require congressional approval, not just an executive order. While calls to abolish the education department or merge it with another federal agency are not new, the move has historically failed to get support from Congress. Live in the studio, Nicole Scura, WUFT News. City officials report 28 wounded, some with serious injuries. The driver, identified as a 24-year-old man of Afghanistan nationality, has been detained over the suspected terrorist attack. Authorities say he is known to local officials connected to drug and theft incidents. Police fired a shot at the vehicle as the man was being arrested. Police presence was already heavy in Munich as the city prepares to host the Munich Security Conference of world leaders, including Vice President J.D. Vance, beginning tomorrow. Live in the studio, Nicole Scura, WUFT News. In business news, Quicksilver, Billabong, and Volcom will permanently close all of its stores. More than 100 locations across the United States are shutting down in the coming weeks. This after its operator, Liberated Brands, filed for bankruptcy. Liberated Brands blames fast fashion arrivals and other economic factors for its financial struggles. The good news is the iconic surf and skate-inspired brands aren't disappearing altogether. Its parent company, Authentic Brands Groups, is transitioning the licenses to another operator to keep making the clothes. That's your News in 90. I'm Nicole Scura, and remember, your Florida news is always on at WUFT.org. This is not the kind of call Volusia County Sheriff's Office expected to get this weekend. Deputies arrested a 17-year-old boy in Deltona for attempting to poison his mother's gallon of milk with bleach. The 77-year-old victim told deputies she poured a glass of milk from a gallon container in the refrigerator, took a sip, and had an intense chemical reaction. Investigators say the teen told them that he was aware bleach could hurt someone and had intended for the bleach to make his mother sick. The woman's other son is the one who called 911.
We have a 17-year-old here who put Clorox in our milk, attempting to poison our mother.
Deputies say the mom did not report any immediate symptoms, but wanted to get checked out. As for the teen, he is now not living at the home and facing felony charges, including attempted murder and abuse of an elderly person. Police say the teen was taken to a family resource center that is aimed at helping troubled youth. Live in the studio, Nicole Scura, WUFT News. This is Nicole Scura with your News in 90. President Trump's new auto tariffs are officially in effect. It's a 25% tariff on all cars shipped to the United States from other countries. The administration says the goal is to create additional auto jobs by forcing automakers to shift production to America. Plans include to roll out a 25% tariff on auto part imports by May 3rd. Since domestic vehicles contain imported parts, it will cost more to build cars in the U.S. For car buyers, it means fewer cars to choose from and higher prices. At a high-stakes hearing Thursday, the Trump administration will argue it didn't violate a federal judge's order regarding deportation flights. The judge could hold officials in contempt and order sanctions. Last month, he ordered the administration to stop using the 1798 Alien Enemies Act to deport Venezuelans the government has accused of being gang members. He said any planes carrying migrants deported under the authority must immediately return to the U.S. But 2 flights continued to El Salvador that same day. The Trump administration says the judge's oral command wasn't binding. They cite his written order, which contained no language about the planes. 2 men have been rescued under the rubble of buildings in Myanmar 5 days after the country was struck by a powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake. A 53-year-old had been trapped for around 125 hours in the debris of a hotel in Mandalay, and a 40-year-old was rescued separately in Sagaing. The miraculous rescues offer rare moments of hope in the Southeast Asian country. More than 3,000 people have been killed in Myanmar since the earthquake struck, causing devastation and toppling buildings as far as Bangkok. The death toll is expected to increase as hundreds more remain missing. It may take weeks to know the true extent of the toll. I'm Nicole Scura, and that's your News in 90. Remember, Florida news is always on at WUFT.org.